Hey guys, I want to stop this video for just a brief moment to ask you guys to give this video a like and to hit that subscribe button and to always hit that notification bell so that you know when new videos are posted. Hey, thanks. Alright guys, today's video is all about winches, in particular the winch on my Hisun 500 here. It's the winch that came with it. I've used it a few times. It's done pretty good. It is an off-brand winch. It's called a Runva. I think that's what they put on the Hisun 500s and the Axis 500s. I don't know about the other side-by-sides, but probably the same type. It's held up really well for what little bit I've used it. But I do want to upgrade this winch a little bit. I want to switch out the steel cable for a synthetic line, and I will be changing out the fairlead and also the tow hook. One of the reasons why, or the main reason why I want to change out the steel cable is the synthetic rope is a lot easier on your winch, a lot less strain on the winch. It's easier on the drum, plus synthetic line will not rust, and also these steel lines in time they fray up and they get the little barbs on them that stick out, and then when you have to pull the rope out or handle the rope, you know, you get them stuck in your hands, and it's just real painful. So yeah, today we're going to be switching out to a synthetic rope and changing out the fairlead, and I want to show you guys how to do that. All right guys, what I got here today for you is the Badlands winch kit. I picked this up at Harbor Freight a few days ago. It's about $34. You can find these online. I mean, there's a million different companies that make different types of synthetic line online. This is nearly a complete kit. Comes with the rope, it comes with a tow hook. It also comes with a new fairlead. This is a Hall's fairlead. You have to have one of these when you are installing synthetic line, because the roller type fairlead that is probably on your four-wheeler or side-by-side right now, they will snag and tear this rope up. It will destroy the rope in time, so you must switch it out. And that's one of the reasons why I got this kit, is because it comes with the new fairlead. But it did not come with the winch stopper. A lot of guys do not run a winch stopper on their winches. I like to. It's like a safety thing. You know, it keeps your hook from getting pulled back into the drum and getting the winch all jammed up. It also keeps you from getting, you know, hurt, getting your hand caught in the winch. So it did not come with a winch stopper. That's the crazy thing is, some of these kits, they will come with the hook, the rope, and the winch stopper, but then the other kits, they'll come with the rope, the hook, and the fairlead. You know, you get one or the other. So the winch stopper I will have to pick up later and put on. For right now, I'm just going to use the one that's already on mine. It's a little rinky-dink cheesy thing that came with it, so I'll be putting it back on. But yeah, that's the kit. Badlands, pick it up at Harbor Freight. And there's the rope. It's a 3/16 inch diameter line, which is what the cable is on my winch. It has this little sleeve on it. That is to prevent chafing of the line when you winch it in and out, to help make your line last longer. It's got a pretty heavy duty tow hook on it. And of course it comes with the new fairlead. This is a Hall's fairlead. As you can see, it has the rounded edges so that the rope slides easily back and forth and it doesn't destroy the rope. Oh, and this is also a 6-inch boat pattern, which is what is on most side-by-sides and four-wheelers, and particularly these Hisun 500s and Axis 500, they have the 6-inch boat pattern. All right guys, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to disengage your clutch on your winch so that it free spools. So you just reach back here, give it a twist to out, and then start pulling your winch line out. All right, guys, with your winch line completely pulled out, you'll see where the cable actually attaches to the drum. What you want to do is just spin the drum back around. You'll see two holes where the winch cable comes through the top, comes out the bottom, and in between there is a little set screw. That is an Allen head set screw. I do not know what size Allen head that is, or Allen wrench that is. I happen to find one, an old one, wrench in my toolbox that just happens to fit it. All my others are way too big for it. I have known that these can be pretty hard to get out. Sometimes you have to drill these out. Oh, and also if you're installing a thicker cable, thicker than 3/16, say like a 1/4 inch or something like that, then your rope is probably not going to fit through this hole. You will have to like loop the rope around, put it in a knot. There's a couple different ways you can do that, but since I have the 3/16 inch line, it should fit right back in this hole right here and run through, so I can set my set screw back in. That is, if the set screw comes out easy. Like I said, sometimes you have to drill these out. So let's see what happens. Oh wow, that loosened right up. That's good. So yeah, there it is. Just make sure you do not lose that. You will need it. And with the set screw removed, cable should just pop right out. There we go. Cable is now disconnected from the winch drum. All right, with the cable removed now, all we got to do is just take off this old fairlead. You have it's mounted with two bolts. You have nuts on the back of the mounting bracket here. What you will need is a 14mm wrench and a 1/2 inch wrench. All right, with them two bolts removed, the fairlead comes right off. You want to make sure you keep up with these bolts here, because these are the bolts that you will use to install your new Hawes fairlead, because it does not come with the bolts for it. You have to reuse these. All right, guys, we seem to run into a slight problem here. Even though this is a 3/16 inch line, they put this heat shrink tubing on the end of it to kind of compress the rope a little bit so that it will fit through the hole here. Problem I'm having is it's still just a bit too big to easily slide into the hole. So probably what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drill the hole out a little bit bigger to accept the end of this rope. I mean, I could just wrap it around the drum, tie it in a knot, but I really want to be able to put the set screw back in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill the hole out. All right, guys, I kind of skipped over the little issue I had about fitting the rope through the hole in the drum. I had to do this off camera because I had to figure out a way to do it. The little heat shrink tube that was on the end of the rope, it was still too thick to go through the hole. I did take a drill bit and I drilled through it and widened the hole a little bit, but it still would not fit. So what I did is I took some electrical tape, some black tape. I took the heat shrink tube off the end of it and I wrapped it instead with electrical tape really tight, and I left a bit of it sticking out, a little skinny part of it here. So I ran it through the hole. I was able to grab hold of the tape here and wiggle it, and then when I saw the end of it kind of coming through, I grabbed it with the needle nose pliers here and pulled it on through. It's kind of an old electrical trick, how you fish electrical lines through walls in a house, because that's what I did for a long time. I was an electrician, so I know a lot of them tricks. But yeah, we got it through. So just take the tape off the end of it, and make sure, guys, that you run the line back through the same way under the drum and over the drum, the same way that the old steel cable came off. And take up a little slack in it. All right. Grab your set screw. Put it back in. And one other thing, guys, make sure that you fish your fire lead, the rope through hit, before you do this. You can, if you forget to do this step, if you put the rope on, attach the rope, and you forget to put this on, you can always take the hook off the other end, the tow hook off, and run it through that way to get your fire lead on. But all right, got the set screw in. Just got to tighten it down. Make sure that it's in there good and snug, because you don't want that rope coming out. For the most part, you will never have your winch completely extended all the way out to a bare drum, because usually you'll have at least one or two layers or wraps of rope around the drum, which is about as far as you want to go out. Now, I didn't mention before, but this is a 50-foot rope. Now, the cable that came off of it was a 42-inch or 42-foot rope. And I have had some people tell me that when you put a 50-foot rope on a winch like this, that it'll be too much rope on the line or on the drum, and then you have to cut maybe 8 to 10 feet from the rope. But I'm going to winch it in, and we're going to find out. Okay, just a matter of putting the fire lead back on. Remember, same bolts that came out of it, out of the old one. Well, guys, there you have it. But if you guys that's got a winch out there, it's got one of these little orange winch stoppers on it. I mean, these things, they come on these machines. They're just hard plastic. Later on, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to order me a one of the hard rubber type stoppers to put on here. But I'm going to reuse this one. If you guys want to reuse yours, they come apart real simple. They got like a little key type deal right here. Just kind of take your fingers, pop it out. It comes right out. Take it off your old winch. Let's take it and line it up, and it should pop right back into place. There you go, guys. That's how you put a synthetic line on your Hisun 500 or your Axis 500, you know, to replace the steel cable. These lines are really good. They literally have a higher breaking point than what a steel cable does. I think this cable, or this line here, is rated for like 4,000 pounds. So hey, we'll find out how good it is and if it breaks or not. And if it does, if it fails me, I'll let you guys know. But so far it looks really good, and I was able to get all 50 feet onto the drum, even though it was a tight fit. I want to see how that works out about unspooling later on. If it tries to jam up on me, I probably will cut about 10 feet from this cable, or from this synthetic line. But right now it did spool on there, but it is a tight fit. So that's just something to consider, guys. If you put this on your winch, you know, if you think it's too tight on your drum, you can cut about 8 to 10 feet off of it, which should give it plenty of clearance. So there you have it, guys. That's how you install a synthetic rope on a Hisun 500. And again, I want to thank you guys for hanging in there and watching this video. If you made it this far, all the way to the end, I hope this video helped you somewhat, gave you some information. You know, if you want to install a line like this and it's never done it before, that this will help you out. And as always, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm over 700 now. It's slow and steady. Trying to make the best videos that I can. So you guys, please do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, hit the notification bell so you know when more of my videos will be posted. Thanks a lot. Till next time.